Let's look at Jazz real quick because it's a company I know pretty well. Jazz is a funny company. They sell GHB, which is sometimes called the date rape drug. That's their biggest product. We were making ketamine a couple companies ago. Then we had another friend that was selling cannabidiol. So we would all meet together and we'd be like, all right, we got GHB from this guy, ketamine from him, and cannabidiol from him. We're the plug right here. We're the pharma plugs. This is like the cartels meeting. That was Jazz, Retrophin, and GW Pharma, if any of you old heads remember GW Pharma. They got acquired by Jazz. So now Jazz has GHB as well as cannabidiol. But cannabidiol doesn't even get you high, but you know, regardless. Yeah, Roman. GameStop? You want me to look at GameStop? Okay. I got to do the Godel users first, though, because they're my people. The Godelians. Kurt Gödel, he was Einstein's best friend. He said he joined Princeton just so he could hang out and chat with Gödel. And you got to say it right. You got to say it the German way. With the umlaut. You don't use the umlaut, I'll know. I'll find out. Yeah, GameStop is a little bit overlooked at, right? And like it's mostly a SPAC for Ryan Cohen, who I like quite a lot. Germany, shit tier country. Germany was S tier, now it's shit tier. Germany was never really S tier, was it? I don't think so, at least. Huma does not look good, but it's too early to tell. Huma could be a better short than Sava, and that's saying something. S tier. Oh no, I'm dead. It's not S tier. Oh, that's fucked. Whoever said that's got a good sense of humor, but oof. I almost bought this company that Jazz bought. It was actually a very good deal to get this drug, defibrotide. You guys remember that? Gentium. Crazy deal. We were trying to buy it for 100 mil or something. Jazz bought it for a lot more. Oh, they don't disclose Ermonase anymore. That was a big product at one point. Sava is just starting to go down. Don't even worry about the current stock price. I don't care about the current stock price. The question is, will the drug work or not? And I don't think it will. In fact, I would basically bet anything. I already bet that I would shave my head bald, and if you know how vain I am, that's a pretty big deal right there. It's weird, trying to, oh, okay, I see. It is the sum of these. If the data is ambiguous, then that failed. It should be unambiguous. I've always liked Jazz's management team, but they've definitely fumbled in the last few years. Why are bond traders better looking? They're smarter. I don't know if they're better looking, though. Stock traders are dumb. This guy is asking about this stock over and over and over again. Pound sand, kid. No. I will not give you money to short Sava. Borrow from somebody else. It is going to go down.
What did I get? The subscription. I think it's that.
I'm so mad these guys got their weird German food. Shkreli here starving. You can hear my stomach growling. Oh. They don't care. They don't care. They're happy. They're in Deutschland right now. Beer garden. Beer garden. Oktoberfest? Is that what it's called? Okay, so the secrets about Xyrem. Xyrem is the GHB drug that Jazz sells. And if you guys don't know this, Xyrem is basically GHB for people with narcolepsy. So people with narcolepsy, it seems like they would get a good night's sleep, but they don't. And so you take this GHB and it knocks you out and you get a good night's sleep if you have narcolepsy. It's actually a big drug. You can see it's a huge seller. It's about $2 billion. And they had to move from Xyrem to Xywav. Xyrem was their old Xyrem and their old GHB formulation. And now Xywav is kind of their new one that's patent protected. It looks like they've successfully kind of moved off of it. Epidiolex is that drug they bought. Wait, I mentioned GW Pharma. The other drugs are kind of all over the place, but that's kind of what they've got going on. But let's try to figure out if they've got a pipeline. And Jazz is pretty simple to understand. We can look at each drug and kind of put it all together like we usually do with any other drug company. Yeah, we're going to look at Absalera next. The guys were showing me a funny commercial from VW yesterday. It's like 20 years old. It's like VW rapping about their cars in German. It's pretty funny. Okay, they have Zanidatamab. Second line BTC. What's BTC other than Bitcoin? Biliary tract cancer? We'll see. Simifilam is very, very, very dicey. Okay, that's a HER2. So what is that? Launch preparations are underway. Okay. Priority review. PDUFA is right now, November, chat? That's real soon. Thanksgiving's coming. German and funny. Yeah, it wasn't that funny. German and funny doesn't really go together. You're right, chat. We can look at some German stocks later. We gotta add them to Godel. Idiopathic hypersomnia. I think I have that disease. Yeah, biliary tract cancer. But what's their deal with zanidatamab? They must have it licensed from somebody else, I think. Zym. Yeah, I'm a big Switzerland fan. Okay. It's gonna be hard to make a generic of this thing. This is like a marine biology bond. Any chemists in the house? Have you guys seen this? It's like a spider web. This comes out of space. The sulfur. Chair. Yeah, nobody's making this shit. I want to see if trabectedin got a generic. Marine, M-A-R-I-N-E. Yield is 1.6%. This is a really hard structure to make. This is easy to make. This is easy to make. Getting this guy. Yeesh. It's a pretty big molecule too. There's a bunch of hydrogen bond donors here. Here. Hydrogen bond donors and acceptors. Good question. I just know that this drug is extremely... This comes from the sea squirt. So it's kind of like a naturally occurring substance. It's very hard to make. Look at this. Yields from the sea squirt are extremely low. 1,000 kilograms of sea squirt are needed to isolate 1 gram. So Corey, oh yeah, this is a legendary thing. Corey was a legend. He came up with the synthesis. He's still alive? Corey's still alive? This is like one of the best chemists who ever lived. 16 at MIT, running shit. Became a full professor of chemistry at 27. This man could synthesize anything. He was the OG Walter White. Look at all his named reactions. Banger after banger, another one. The Corey Kim oxidation, another one. Corey Winter olefination, another one. Oh, you don't like that one? How about the Corey Nicolau macrolactonization? This is beast stuff right here. You had reactions named after you? This man could have won 5 Nobel Prizes. The most cited author in chemistry. one of his guys committed suicide. I want to say there's some other controversy. Yeah, he's a very decorated dude. So anyway, real hard to make this thing. We may never get a generic. Let me look and see what happened with trabectedin, or it's what's called Yondelis. It's IV. Yeah, there's no therapeutic equivalent. There may never be. Actually, this is the kind of thing you can make a fortune chat on generics. Let's say you could make this thing cheaper than J&J, which I don't doubt you could find a way. You can make a fortune because nobody else is going to dare make it cheaper than you. That's where a degree in chemistry can make you a billionaire. The drug from cassava doesn't do anything. It's all a farce. I'm no OChem expert. Yeah, Jazz is probably long. I'm going to add a portfolio feature to Godel so you guys can tag along. But yeah, I'd probably buy this one for that portfolio. Jazz could double. Oh, Rileys. I see. Oh, yes. Jesus. Yeah, Jazz is cheap. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. Let's look at Apsolera.